Okay, so it's my man's Jaron Ennis, man, who finished Tommy Delorme in minutes. Is he the truth, Mr. Jaron Ennis? I mean, is he really? I mean, will Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence, Sean Porter? I mean, all the welterweights. Will they really have their hands full with Mr. Jaron Ennis? You know, could he finish them off in minutes like he did Thomas Delorme? Could he really? A guy who's been knocked down 10 times, 11 times in his career, Thomas Delorme he is, and everyone is going off of that. Wow, he did KO Lipinets, everything. That was Lipinets' very first. No, it was not. It was his first time being KO'd though. But man, he wasn't all that. But I'm gonna be frank with you here. I mean, they keep on throwing up Terrence Bud Crawford, Earl Spence, Terrence Bud Crawford, Earl Spence. To me, I believe he should take on the guy that had defeated, Jamal James. Okay, what's his name? Butiev. I don't want to say his first name because I would, you know, butcher it. But Butiev. Okay, where's he from? Butiev. He is from Russia. Mother Russia. Yeah, he should take that kid on. You know what I'm saying? And plus, this kid had a championship fight in 14 and 13 fights. Why, Jaron Ennis, let me see. Oh, yeah, he has. Yeah, he got one. No, he don't. Vacant International. Yeah, the international belt. We talking about a world title belt. Okay? He got 28 fights, 26 knockouts. Some people, when I was on my Instagram, I was talking to some boxing fans in the on one of the boxing site chats, and they said that PBC is bringing him up the Deontay Wilder route. I mean, like this guy is taking on a bunch of bums and everything. He's not taking on anyone real in the sport. Okay, and even if some of his opponents were undefeated, most of them had took on bums themselves. Like they took on guys with 38 losses and whatnot. They got one guy here, Damian Daniel Fernandez. He fought a guy with 7 wins, 38 losses, but he also took on a dude with 25, who was 25-0, and beat another guy who was in Brian Norman, who was 20-0. But who was their opponents? Yeah, their opponents had some shifty records as well. Okay, they didn't really take on any big names or whatnot. Brian Norman, yeah, damn, he got a guy with 9 wins and 24 losses, 9 wins, 17 losses, 2 wins, 30 losses. Yeah, so they were saying that they doing Deontay Wilder with this guy. Okay, that's all he is, So before, they just keep, like pushing the big names out there, Terrence Bud Crawford, Earl Spence. No, this guy needs to be tested. Take on the guy that beat Jamal James. You want to see if he's the real deal. And plus, and Virgil Ortiz. If like I know, that Virgil Ortiz fight is not going to happen because if like I know, they only take on fighters in their own backyard. Okay, PBC. If they're going to take on someone from another promotional company, it's only when they know that they has an advantage over them. Okay, a Virgil Ortiz at his best. Okay, healthy Virgil Ortiz, hell no. But if Virgil Ortiz was like, oh my God forbid, if he was in a car crash, motorcycle crash, train crash, plane crash, and he survived, and he want to come back and box, well then yeah, they'll throw him in the ring with Jaron Ennis. They'll say, yeah, let's make that fight with Jaron Ennis and Virgil Ortiz because they know that hey, he has an advantage over Virgil Ortiz after the wreck he has been in. Okay, God forbid that don't happen to my man's Virgil Ortiz, but I'm just saying, far as the way I see it, that's how PBC does it. So to me, no, not even Virgil Ortiz, but we know that fight ain't going to happen. Terrence Crawford, no, it ain't going to happen. Earl Spence, who knows? He could give Earl Spence some problems. He could. Okay, but Earl Spence may break through later on in the fight. However, I don't think that they will have their hands full with the young Jaron Ennis. Okay, Jaron Ennis, if he wants, to prove himself before he take on the well-known names, take on the guy that took on Jamal James and beat him. Okay, Butiev. All right, become a world title holder by defeating him. So, anyways, that's my take on this. This is CMD Boxing Reports, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.